Hello and welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us on News You Can Use. I have an explosive show for you today. You're going to love it. So go ahead and call your friends, call your frenemies, tell them to come on in because it's time to win on News You Could Use. Now, many of you have been coming in all the time, every week, and sharing with us some of the ideas that you want us to use on News You Can Use. So please don't hesitate to keep that going because we want to help you, help yourself, and help everybody around the globe to make sure they are getting great substantial news that's based on truth so that they can use it to help themselves ignite and take flight in every area of their life. So with that being said, I always say, come on in and get in where you can fit in and get your notepad because note takers are money makers and you can't take notes without a pen. So make sure you get a pen because it's time to come in and win. So with that being said, I'm going to share a little special commercial with you and then we're going to get started doing what we need to do to help you grow. So here we go. All right. So welcome back. Welcome back to News You Can Use. Super happy to have you here on the show today. And as always, for these Fridays, we are bringing some phenomenal guests to the show. And you know, my guest, your friend, the phenomenal young lady. She's the CEO of Center of Light Miracles and an international speaker. Her name is Miss Lynne Devergas. She's going to be on our show today, along with the phenomenal international speaker for MPS USA, Mrs. Bonita Stinson. And we've got another special little surprise for you as well. We're not going to give that away just yet, but please welcome for right now, the remarkable Lynne Devergas. Hello, Lynne.
Hi, how are you today? I'm so excited to
Doing
be here.
especially well.
Good,
Thank
good.
you so
Yes.
much.
Well, thank you.
So,
I'm
Lynne,
excited.
as you come in, okay, fantastic. So as you come in, we're happy to see you here again. You've been doing some explosive things since we've been doing this for folks around the world. So can you tell people a little bit about you? And then you can go ahead and introduce our next guest today.
Absolutely. So, as Lotus said, I'm the CEO of Center of Light Miracles, or as she likes to nickname it, Miracle Solutions. I'll take that. And actually, in that capacity, I assist people in really working through and transitioning through various challenges that they've experienced in life in all areas of life. It's a holistic approach, really, to becoming more happy, healthy, and whole in body, mind, and soul. And so, in doing that, I was introduced to this wonderful company. And the company, as you know, is Naturally Plus. They have phenomenal products. They really are number one in the world in sales. And there's also a wonderful business opportunity. Now, when I first heard about it, I heard about it from this young lady who is getting ready to speak with us, our, our phenomenal guest. And I have to share this with you. When I first met her and her daughter, my first thought was, wow, they look so vibrant and just alive and present. Whatever they're drinking, whatever they're eating, I need some of that. That was my first thought. I was like, wow, okay. And then they actually did a wonderful presentation in
Mhm.
reference to Naturally Plus, and it was at that time I knew that what they were drinking and what they were taking is what I needed to do too.
I know that's right.
So I would like to introduce Ms. Bonita Stinson. She is a wonderful woman. She has since become a friend, a sister friend, really. And she has a phenomenal story that she's going to share with us today. She has spoken all over the world. People love her everywhere because she has a huge heart and she knows how to earn income,
Yes.
well as help everyone to increase their health. So, Miss Bonita Stinson, why don't you come on in and join us? How are you?
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Bonita Stinson, all the way from Cali.
Yeah.
Okay, because notice, folks, she said good morning, right? So it's evening here, right? Eastern Standard Time. It's evening, it's afternoon here. But thank you, Bonita, for getting up. I know you're an early riser, but thank you so much
Exactly.
for coming in this early in the day. We're super happy to have you here, and it's unequivocal that you are an international speaker. You've spoken in front of audiences of 10,000 or more from time to time internationally. And so speaking on this platform today for you is a cinch. So we're going to sit back and check it out and let you have your way here in a moment. But we also have another young lady that's joining us today from MP USA. Is that correct?
No, I don't believe so. Not today. It's going to be Bonita, but anyone who is listening that
Mhm.
is part of NPUSA that would like to share, we are open and welcome to what you would like to share with us as well, because we're all fans. Let's just admit it. We're all NPUSA fans.
Exactly. So I got to tell you guys, Margaret is watching us, right? Margaret is watching us from backstage. I was gonna pull Margaret on the broadcast, but she's like, "Oh no, no, no!" But if we change our mind, folks, we're gonna bring Margaret in if she give us permission, okay? But Margaret's gonna keep her eye on us and make sure we don't show out too much. So listen, I want Bonita, please let people know a little bit about who you are because we've told our viewers a little bit about who you are, but please share your humble light with us. Tell us a little bit about who you are. We'll take a quick break and come on back and get this party started.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me, Lotus, and
You're
thank you,
welcome.
Lynn, for the beautiful introduction. I um I I'm a mom of four girls.
Mhm.
I have no boys, but all my girls blessed me with boys, so I have five grandsons who I
Mhm.
love dearly, and I have I have nine grandkids altogether, and
Mhm.
then five great grandkids.
Mhm.
So with that, I've been married for 38 years come next month,
Wow.
and I just I'm just having fun being in Naturally Plus. My girlfriend introduced me to this company back in 2014, and since then I have had an amazing ride, and I continue on that journey to just share with people the success and the fun that we've had being in this company, and then getting to meet you young ladies. So
Yes.
that's icing on the cake for me. So it's
Yes.
just a little bit about myself.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. And she didn't tell y'all she's been speaking, for a minute, and she spoke to so many people. But she don't like to brag. But we gonna talk about that later. She'll share it in her story with us. So, with that being said, folks, come on in, come on in. It's time to win and get in where you fit in. And don't forget to get yourself something to drink, something tasty, so that you can quench your thirst. Oh, wait, whoa, hold up. See, they just showing out. What you got? What you got? What you drinking? What you sipping on? What you sipping
Coffee.
on? What you sipping on? I had my
Oh,
coffee this
I
morning too,
forgot my
Bonita.
water. I have to get my water.
It's all right. So make sure everybody, we love to have fun on our broadcast. So make sure you go ahead and do this right here. Get yourself something wonderful to drink because we are going to have a wonderful time. right here on News You Can Use. So we're going to take a quick break. We're coming right back. Margaret is behind stage. She's going to keep us on task because we don't play. So just stick with us and we'll be right back with more News You Can Use. All right. So thank you and welcome back to the show. For those of you that don't know, you just joining the broadcast. Today I have the phenomenal ladies from MPUSA, the incredible, remarkable Lynne Devergas. She is the CEO of Center of Light Miracles, and she's an international speaker as well. And then to the right or to the left of her, depending on how you're looking at the screen, we've got this great young lady, international speaker for MPUSA in her own right, the phenomenal Bonita Stinson. She's going to share her story with us about how she got into the MPUSA and how it made a great impact on her life. And then we got somebody special backstage. She may come to the platform later just to tell a little bit about how she got in MPUSA and how you can too. So with that being said, we're going to say hi to many people. So many people are streaming in. Hey to Angela Elton all the way from DC. And she said, hey, beautiful ladies. Well, hey, right back at you, Angela. And then we have Miss Kiyomi-san. She's with us. She's coming in from Cali, Anaheim, Cali. Good to see you. And for those of you that may not know what Cali is, it's California. You know how us New Jersey girls are. We got to abbreviate everything. So then we got Simone Rowe all the way out of Canada. Tell us what part of Canada you coming in from, Simone. And see, Simone know how to come in. Before I could get it out, she already put it in. So she's coming in from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So thank you so much. And we got D Friday aboard from North Carolina. Great to see you, D Friday. And Sachiko-san, she's here from Torrance, California. And I also saw Brent Michael Connors. Hey, Brent, let us know where you're coming in from. And Sean Segal joining us all the way from Ohio. Also, don't be afraid to let us know where you're coming in from. And on the camera, when you join the broadcast, sometimes it'll say, hey, can we show your response on screen? All you got to do is hit yeah, and we'll bring you up on screen, because many people come and they have questions for our folks that are on our panels. And we want to make sure we answer those questions, because it's going to help you help yourself ignite and take flight in your health and in the finances of your life. So again, phenomenal Bonita Stinson, please share with us today what inspired you to come to the broadcast, because we know you're busy speaking to the masses and helping people make money. So what inspired you to come to the broadcast, and then share a bit of your story with us?
What inspired me to come here today? I am all about helping people, and being in this business has really helped me. So I want to in turn return the favor to people out there, because like I said, it has really changed my life. Years ago, like I said, I'm looking back in retrospect, and when I started the company and when I started taking the products, I didn't realize how sick I was until I felt better from taking the products. And then I began to see the changes, of what was going on in my life. And then day after day, year after year, it was getting better and better and better. And like I said, even if it wasn't multi-level marketing, I would still be taking this product, because it is phenomenal for me, because my health was so bad. And like I said, I hate to say a cancer survivor. I say that I am a person that has had cancer that is living. I'm living to tell the story about what happened back there, And so, like I said, it took 20 years for this ailment to come upon my body. A lot of times when women have breast cancer, their arm immediately swells up. Well, it took 20 years for my leg to swell up. And when it swelled up, nobody could tell me what was going on with my body. And I went from doctor to doctor, and they'd scratch their head and they said, we don't know what it is. only to walk out my front door across the street to my neighbor. And I kept telling her, my leg is swollen and I don't understand what it is. The doctors don't know. And she looked and she said, honey, she said, you have lymphedema. Go to the lymphedema clinic. I said, what is that? She said, did you ever have cancer? And I said, yeah. So what they did was they cut the lymph nodes, all of my lymph side. They took all those out because they must have been covered in cancer. So there's nowhere for the fluid to go.
Right.
And as a result, it fills up in my leg. So then I would start experiencing where I would get cellulitis from the water that was stagnant in my leg. And then I began to get sick, having to run to the hospital back and forth, taking antibiotics. And I knew pretty soon these antibiotics aren't going to work. So as a result of taking the product, it stopped. It just completely went away. And I looked up one day and the infection tried to come on me again, because I always know that whenever the infection would get ready to start, my leg would get blood red, and then it would feel like somebody's cutting you with glass. Well, after that, it turned red. I was still on the product. It turned red, and I looked down and I said, oh my gosh, this stuff is getting ready to start. Looked over the whole day, nothing. It just showed up and then it just went away.
Yeah.
To me, I was impressed. I was like, what? I said, oh my gosh, this is amazing that this product is working this good. So from then on, like I said, it's been 4 years and I haven't had an infection. And just last week, I had an infection. And and my doctor was saying, because it's so hot out here in Las Vegas, that, it probably just, it just started, it came on me. And then as soon as it came, they filled me up with all the antibiotics. I had to be hospitalized because it got so bad. And then after that, I started taking my products again. And now I'm back. I'm back to my health again. I'm back. So I told my husband, I said, I'm back. So like I said, this product has really, really helped me. And I was going to say too, the other day I was talking, I have taken, I don't know if I can do this. Can I show my Myrtle? This is our Myrtle Plus. I started taking that product and I was able to get off my blood pressure medicine. And when I was in the hospital, I was just blown away at the blood pressures they were taking. I was like 140, it was like 140 over, 140 over 60 and 127 over 67. I was looking like, whose blood pressure is that? So just taking that product has really just brought my blood pressure down. And I had tried for years and years to get that blood pressure down, and I couldn't. I went to doctor after naturopath trying to find different things to take, and nothing worked. But when I started that product right there, OMG, it worked. Yeah.
And so a couple quick things. Thank you for sharing that, because as you know, and many of my audience know that my mother is a person who has overcome cancer, breast cancer as well. And many of us wonder what lymphedema is. So I wanted to really touch on lymphedema and cellulitis, because some people may or may not know. And in News We Could Use, we like to be very clear and transparent about what it is. So from what I understand, it's kind of a swelling that generally occurs in one of your arms or your legs, and sometimes in both arms or legs. And it's most commonly known as lymphedema, which is caused by the removal of lymph nodes, and which is a part of the cancer treatment. They remove the lymph nodes, and unfortunately, the body does not automatically know the route to allow the fluids to leave the body. So I'm not a medical doctor. So I just wanted to make sure that's right, because I think that's what you were saying. Is that
right?
Accurate?
Yep. That's accurate. That's exactly what happens.
Okay.
Yep.
And so for folks that are not familiar with lymphedema, what it looks like, I wanted to share with you a couple of images of lymphedema. So if you look right here, this is what lymphedema looks like. Okay. What would happen is that your legs and arms could swell like this. And so you can imagine how painful this could be for a person that's dealing with lymphedema in any extremity. So if you're seeing some of this, if you are a cancer survivor, coping with cancer or what have you, what I heard Bonita say is that she continues to do the maintenance to prevent this from happening. And so thank you for sharing that, because that's super important for us to know that this can happen. So with that being said, can you tell us a little bit about, you used another term earlier that you, cellulitis, is that it?
Cellulitis, yes.
Cellulitis.
That's
So
where you get the infection in your leg,
mhm,
and then it feels like you're being cut with glass. Even if you try to step down on your foot, it just like it's such excruciating pain.
mhm,
And so when you start experiencing that, a lot of people don't even realize, I look at
right,
it because I have it, and I look
right,
at people when I'm out and about, and I see
uh-huh,
people's legs that are really, really red on fire, and I know that
right,
must really hurt.
yeah,
Some people, like I said, I look at I
mhm,
it took me at least a year to find out
mhm,
what was going on with me. So I know a lot of
right,
people walk around here,
right.
they don't know what it is.
Right.
They don't know what's
And their
happening.
legs, yeah, and their legs are swollen. And here's a
Hmm.
picture of someone with cellulitis. And a lot of times it is so painful. It is
Hmm.
so painful they cannot walk. And it often
Right.
happens on the lower extremity of the leg, but it can occur in other body parts too. So you want
Right.
to really be cognizant of that. Okay.
And
But it is painful. And as you can see, the leg is really, really swollen. So thank you
Hmm.
so much for kind of clearing that up for us for some people that don't know. So thank you so much.
add one more
Right.
thing quickly about lymphedema, just so people also know.
Mhm.
It's not only if the lymph nodes are removed, if the
Yes.
lymph nodes have infection, or if they are not circulating, operating properly, because I do know other people who suffer from lymphedema that don't always or didn't know they had it. They just knew they had swelling. But it can also be a function if the kidneys are not working properly and other parts of the body. The lymph nodes are overloaded, and when they stop working, lymphedema happens. And as the fluid builds up, then the cellulitis begins.
I love
Hmm.
that you cleared that up, because it is unequivocal that oftentimes it doesn't come from just a person that is having problems with cancer. It's many, for many people, it's an ongoing problem. And
Mhm.
many people have
Right.
had it for years and they don't know what it is. And they're wondering, okay, what is it? So
Hmm.
again, thanks, Lynne. Lynne is super. I told you guys she's super intelligent. If you have lymph nodes that are infected or not operating properly. And you said one other thing. What else can cause this swelling in the body?
It can be, again, infection, not operating properly, but also organs. Some of the primary organs that
Hmm.
are operating well can overload the lymph node system. And
Right.
when you'll also have swelling. So I know some people that have kidney issues or issues with their spleen, those kinds of things can also have lymph nodes, not knowing that their other organs are being really are compromised,
Compromised.
causing the
Mhm.
lymphedema.
Exactly. And we just want to say that we are not medical doctors. So please consult with your physicians. Anything we're conveying here, you can consult with your physicians. But the primary thing that we are bringing is facts. People who actually use the Azumio, the Marital Plus, the Super Lutein, because we've used it. And many of you say, so you guys are sharing this, you're telling us about this. Why are you telling us about this stuff? Do you guys make money off this and stuff like that? So yes, we are Naturally Plus affiliates. So we want to get that out in the open. We don't ever hide that here on News You Can Use, because we're bringing you news that's going to help you internally as well as externally. So, Bonita, thank you for sharing about the lymphedema, the cellulitis. You're really educating. You're taking us to school today. You're taking us to school. So, can you tell us a little bit about your journey? Because I know a lot of people don't like to be a part of multi-level companies. And you, my dear, were a part of several. How many? 14, 15? How many?
15, 15 to be
15.
exact.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can you share with us a little bit about what your experience was with that?
Well, being in 15 different businesses, I was on a journey
Mhm.
to find the right one that worked until I came up on Naturally Plus. I ended up, $40,000 in debt, which my husband paid that debt off. Thank God. Such a
Praise the
wonderful
Lord.
guy.
Yeah.
We always, it's like, thank you, Lord.
That's right. You
Thank,
got the right one, baby.
thank you.
I told exactly. I told Lynn, we were talking yesterday. I told Lynn, I said, I was going to say that I was able to retire my husband doing this business. I've
Yes.
said, not let him go,
Mhm.
but keep him. He retired from his job. I didn't retire him. So we're still together, and he was able to quit working, and he's been retired now for 3 years last month. So he's
Right.
enjoying his retirement, and I'm
Mhm.
enjoying. Actually, we were enjoying each other. I thought it was going to be rough for a while there. I was kind of worried when he said he was coming home. I was like, "What? Oh God!" But it worked out, so it's all good. So after being in those businesses and coming upon Naturally Plus, to me, it was a breath of fresh air because finally, when I was working with my
Mhm.
upline, she was telling
Mhm.
me, you have money. And I said, no, I don't. Because,
Yeah.
you're used to not making money. You just
Yeah.
working, trying to make the business work, sharing it with people and go to bank account, ain't nothing in there. And so he's like, okay. So I never looked when I started Naturally Plus. And then when she told me there was money and I go and look and I was like, what? That to me was a shock because I was used to not seeing anything in the bank account. So, like I said, doing 15 businesses and I had fun with each one I was in,
Mhm.
because I'm all about fun. So when I came upon Naturally Plus and started working that, I started in 2014 working this business. My girlfriend
Yes.
introduced it to me, and she lived in West Las Vegas.
Mhm.
She is now living in Texas, but she introduced it to me. She never wanted to do it. She just showed me the business and went
Mhm.
on her way. And like I said, one of the bonuses that we have in this business is our leadership bonus. She is able to get the leadership bonus
Yes.
because she introduced me to the business. So when she first started getting money in her account,
Right.
she would call and she'd say,
Right.
"Girlfriend,
Mhm.
what is this? What is this NP stuff?" I said, "I'm working the business and they're paying you as a thank you." And she was like, "Huh?"
Right.
I
Right.
said, "It's your money." So it took her almost 6 months for she spent any of that money. And I told her, I said, "Okay, if you don't want to spend the money, why don't you just put my name on the account and I'll spend it for you?" So 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 now she's spending the money. But it's, to me, it's that, with all the bonuses they have in this company coming from all
Yes.
those other companies,
Yes.
like I said, there was nothing wrong with the other
Mhm.
companies. It's just
Mhm.
that coming over here, you get
Yeah.
the teaching, you get
Right.
instruction on how to do your
Mhm.
business, and
Mhm.
we're all working together as a unit
Right.
to
Mhm.
help each other. Like I said, we're all on
Mhm.
different teams, but
Right.
we're all growing and helping each
And
other.
right.
And that's what I love so
Mhm.
much about
Mhm.
Naturally Plus, about everything that we do together. It just, we're all just helping each other grow.
So let me share this with you, folks. I heard you say this too, that you had money in the bank. And this is my reality too. I woke up one day and I had money in the bank. And it's unequivocal that Naturally Plus has over 300 millionaires in the company. So this is not
Hmm.
something that happened overnight.
Right.
And this is something that you had to work toward after being with several companies that were very good in their own right, but you didn't see the money. You didn't see the
Right.
money. So
Hmm.
for those of you that want to see the money, that's tired of being sick and tired of spinning your wheels and not getting anywhere fast. Okay. I want you, if you would, if you feel like it, if you're brave enough, if you just want to tell the TI like it is truth, go ahead and let us know that you want to see the money. So who wants residual income? Put a number 2 in the comment block below, because we are here to help you learn what you don't know. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to share something with you and let you know that, listen, you've come to the right place. Today is your day to make a change in your life and to change the trajectory of your life. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back. And then we're going to look at some of the tools in the block for the people that's not ashamed. It's no shame in your game to let us know that you tired of going insane with all these MLMs telling you all these things, and you came to the right place, because Bonita is going to show you how to do it today. Be right back. The commercial don't want to play, y'all. It want us to stay here with you. But guess what? We go into a commercial because we need a break. Okay, so we'll be right. All right, so we're gonna check and see. We got some folks, they putting in the twos. Kiyomi-san, hello, thank you for your two. They say they want to know about the money. They want to know about the money. Nikki Hammer say, hey, Divas, Chi-Town is in the house. Good to see you, Nikki Hammer, all the way from Chicago. Thank you so much. Somebody says she's back and unstoppable. Yes, Bonita is back and unstoppable. Thank you, Torrance. Sachiko-san, good to see you. So they want to know about the money. They want to know about the greenbacks, the dead presidents. So can you tell us a little bit about the greenbacks and the dead presidents?
They're already trying to blow you up, Bonita.
I know.
Oh, look at this now.
It's like, what is that? Oh, so tell you about what did you say?
So tell us a little bit about the greenbacks, okay? And how, well, let's see. I know y'all want to know about the greenbacks because you told us a little bit about the products, okay? You told us about what, Izumia. You told us a little bit about Marital Plus. Did you tell us about the super lutein for the eyeballs?
Well, the super lutein, which I started taking, I started taking that when we first joined because that was all that we had. And I was having problems with my eyesight. I couldn't see at night. So I started taking it. And within probably about 30 days, I could see the street signs again. I was like, ooh, I said, this is working. So yeah. And then I was able to pick up my night driving again because I was always, when we went on a trip, like if we went to California, if I went to Idaho to see my daughter, I would be the night driver. Everybody driving the daytime, I took the night. So I was able to pick back up my night driving and then just take off and keep it pushing. So yeah, it was.
Go ahead. I'm with you. So the super lutein really helped you out. Whereas before, when you could night drive and you couldn't, it changed your life forever, I would imagine.
It did, because you don't really realize, because you don't go out. I don't go out that much at night, but when I did, I was like, wait a minute, these signs are getting blurry out here. And so once I started taking the product and I kept watching the signs to see how clear they were coming up, and then I was like, okay, now I can see them again, So, and I even noticed that when I was reading a book, the lines were so tiny. I was like, oh my God, I can't even see these words anymore. So I had to get me some reading glasses to see, So now, like I said, I still wear my reading glasses only for clarity, but I still can see now,
Right.
It's much better. My doctor did tell me that I had cataracts and that within 5 years, I'd probably have to have surgery. Right. But it's been almost 6 years now and I haven't had to have it. So
wow. And that's phenomenal.
Yeah, as long as I stay on this product, I'm not even worried.
That's phenomenal. So I'm going to share a little video about the super lutein with everybody right now. So check
To
this
the
out.
loved one. The eyes, our window to the world. Through them we see and experience many things. Super lutein is specially designed for eye care and overall health. As you age, your eyes lose vital nutrients. Add the problem of ozone layer depletion, where our eyes are exposed to more and more harmful UV rays, and blue light. Blue light is also emitted from electronic displays like televisions and computers. Living in today's digital society, all age groups need preventative eye care. Super lutein replenishes key nutrients to protect your eyes. Naturally Plus spent more than a decade developing this special supplement. A formula carefully conceived and designed by skilled scientific artisans. Ever see the rust on a piece of metal left outside for a long period of time?
That's your
It's
eyeball.
caused by oxidation. Oxidation occurs inside our bodies too. Research shows that many diseases commonly affecting us today are caused by this very action. Super lutein replenishes 6 antioxidants that prevent free radicals from attacking our cells to maintain health at the cellular level. Super lutein.
So, with that being said, I'd like to just stop us right there and talk a little more about this because I know myself, I've had an issue with I don't want to say night blindness, but night vision being impaired. And super
Hmm.
lutein helps with that. But another thing that Lynn often talks about is something, the little squiggly lines that you see in your eyeballs when you close your eyes. So, Lynn, can you tell people a little bit about what those things are called?
They're called floaters. And that's because no matter where you look, they float right along with your vision. You try to escape it and you can't because they're either little dark dots and circles or they are like squiggly lines. Mine look like spider webs. They were very lattice. They were almost like this for me. So those floaters build up over time. It's actually, I forget all of the technical names because I'm not a doctor, but it's part of the fluid that's in the eye that actually starts to calcify. And
Right,
so it's the calcification that you see. And the more it calcifies, the more you have floaters. So
right.
2 weeks after super lutein, my floaters were gone. In fact, I went to the doctor before I was introduced to Naturally Plus, and he said, well, there's nothing you can do about it. Just take some vitamins. I'm like, vitamins? What vitamins? He's like, I don't know. Try some. So, needless to say, he's not my doctor anymore. So, but the Naturally Plus, the Naturally Plus, I noticed within 2 weeks was just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So it helped a lot.
I'm so sorry, but she was like, yo, I need my eyesight. I can't see. Give me something so I can see. And then he would get you that so you can see. So you like, I'm out. Peace out. It's so funny because it's the truth. People just want to see, they want to be healthy, and they have to have something that's going to address the problem and not put a band-aid on the problem. And that's what
Right.
super lutein does. It helps address the problem and not just put a band-aid on it. So thank you for sharing that, Lynn, because that's super important. I really appreciate that. So we talked about the super lutein, but I really like, if you can, Bonita, because you're phenomenal. You talk about the Azumio. Can you tell us
Hmm.
about a little bit about the Azumio? The Azumio. We're going to take a break after she talks about the Azumio, and I think we got somebody that want to give a testimony about one of the products backstage, and then we're going to bring her up from backstage if she want to come up and tell us her personal experience with the product that seemed to help her the most. So can you tell us a little bit about the Izumio?
Well, when the Izumio came out, um, that was the hydrogenized water. That was icing on the cake, because taking super lutein and the Izumio together just really just kind of boosted my health even more, because like I said, I had the energy. And then like I said, I always say that this Izumio is like liquid gold.
Yeah.
It's like a miracle in a bottle. And when you drink this stuff, and then you also save a little bit, put it on your face, put it on your skin, put it on your hands. You know, when I'm with my kids, they always ask if I'm their sister. I was
Let
like,
me
no,
get
I'm not
some.
their sister. I'm their mother. It's like,
Whoa!
and then my girlfriend, she sat with me and she said, what the heck are you doing? You know,
Yes.
because they notice, they see my skin, you know. And so, like I said, it just gives you that radiant look. You know, your skin is like vibrant, and here and you also can put it in your eyes. If you,
Yes.
like I said, it helps with any, like if you have, like some people have like little dryness in their eyes,
Yeah.
it helps with, you know, with your eyesight. This, I tell you,
So
this is the bomb. This
so
stuff is
Bonita, you know, you just opened another can. So next week, if you have time, I want you to come back, because I'm running the broadcast right now. I'm gonna have somebody else come into the broadcast for that moment, because you said we could put it in the eyes, and I know we can put it in the eyes. I use it in my eyes. I used it on a burn when I got burned, and it stopped
mm-hmm,
the scar and all that. So next week I'm gonna put this stuff in my eyes, right in my
uh-huh,
eyeball, okay?
mm-hmm.
And I want you to usher us into that part.
Okay,
Okay, and I'm
okay.
gonna have somebody else navigate the broadcast while I put it in my eyes. Can we do that?
Yes, we could do
Okay.
that.
So if y'all want to see me put this in my eyeballs next week, go ahead and put a number 3 in the comment below if you want to see me put this in my eyeballs next week. So thank you so much, Bonita, for letting people know that it's more than one purpose for the Izumio.
Right.
Okay. And it really works. I mean, it really works. And that's what made me a fan of Izumio. So having said
Mm-hmm.
that, we're gonna take a quick break while we continue to ignite and take flight. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come back, and we got a guest behind in the studio, checking on us, making sure we behave, if you will. But in the meantime and in between time, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come right back. So enjoy this short video. Here we go. This is what Izumio can do for you. It can give you more energy than you've ever had before. Use Izumio on your day-to-day hikes. It will help you overcome being depleted. It'll hydrogenate you. If you're on your skateboard, take Izumio along. You'll love it. It'll help you jump through hoops like you never thought possible. Take it on the ride with you home and bring it to your family. You'll love it. Izumio. Drink Izumio. So
Nice.
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's what Izumio can do for you. And so, ladies, we've got somebody backstage. As we agreed, we was going to bring her up. And I see some threes in here. Larry Bush. Hey, Larry. He's coming in from Georgia. Good to see you, Larry, all the way from Georgia. Happy to have you here. Show me. I'm always interested to find other sources and streams of income. Oh, wow. Angela is putting us to task. She says, show me. I'm always interested in finding other sources and streams of income. So Before we leave on the broadcast, we're going to tell you how to get involved with us and to meet us in a private meeting. And we're going to share that with you and invite you to an upcoming meeting that we're having to talk more about it.
Yeah, we're actually having a great one this evening for people to join if they'd like to.
Yes. And Lynn, if you have the flyer, I would invite you before the end of the broadcast, because we're close to the top of the broadcast. Lynn can share that flyer with you and give you some information on how to join us. And here, Angie said, I had red eyes this morning and poured some Azumio and it cleared it up. So she poured the Azumio in her eyes and it cleared it up. So thank you for that testimony, Angie, we appreciate it. And now we have Margaret backstage. She's going to come along and tell us a little bit about how it helped her. What product helped her the most? Welcome, Margaret. Hey, Margaret, how you doing?
Hi, everyone.
So, Margaret, tell everybody a little bit about you, where you coming in from, and what product, in your opinion, helped you the most and how it helped you.
Well, my name is Margaret, and I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I have been with Naturally Plus since 2017. I got to say that the product that's helped me the most is the Azumio. I had high blood pressure, really bad, high blood pressure. Like we're talking like 180 and above.
Wow.
And after drinking Azumio, my blood pressure is perfect now. So
wait. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I got to interrupt you. Now, I know about the fact that it helps with A1C. See, I'm tongue-tied now. I'm tongue-tied. It helps with A1C. I know that. But I heard you say the Azumio helped you with your blood pressure.
Yes.
And it's back to normal.
My blood pressure is back to normal. Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that experience, because a lot of people have high blood pressure, which leads to strokes and heart attacks. And a lot of time we don't really realize it. And this is the thing. A lot of kids are having problems with blood pressure. But I heard you say you had blood pressure issues. Can you tell us some numbers? What were your numbers like? And after drinking Azumio, what did you experience?
Well, my numbers were like 190 over 90, like ready to have a stroke.
Wow.
My blood pressure was really, really high. And I kept drinking the Azumio, and then they put me on blood pressure medication because my blood pressure, it was at the point where you could have a stroke. And actually, my son has high blood pressure also. My son had 4 mini strokes.
Wow.
But I put him on Azumio and superlutein,
Mhm.
and he'll give his testimony where he says that saved his life.
Wow.
I believe that saved my son's life.
Wow.
My blood pressure is normal.
Wow. I did some research on from the Mayo Clinic, and I don't mind bringing it up. Give me a minute. I'm going to share it with you. The Mayo Clinic, and many people look at the Mayo Clinic because many people consider the Mayo Clinic being an authority of different things. But the Mayo Clinic talks about hypertensive crisis. So when you have a blood pressure of 190, that's a hypertensive crisis. Your body is in crisis. Okay. So when you have that, it can lead to strokes, heart attack, heart failure, kidney failure, ruptures in your body's main arteries, the aorta. It can cause so many things in the body. And this is what the Mayo Clinic is saying. I'm not saying this. Go to the Mayo Clinic and look up what hypertension is of 190. Look at that.
Yes.
So wow. That's That's powerful what you're sharing. That
Yeah.
Izumio helped you to overcome and help your son overcome after
Yeah.
he had, what did you say, 3 or 4 strokes?
4 mini strokes.
Wow. And
Yes.
how old is your son, or how old was he when this happened?
He was 37. He's now 38. This all happened within this last year.
Wow. Prime of his life. Prime of
Yes.
his life.
Yes.
So you introduced him to the Izumio. And what happened after you did that? Into super lutein. I heard you say super lutein too.
Yes. He had those 4 mini strokes. He was not feeling good at all. And I was like, you have to drink Izumio. You have to take this super lutein. And at that point, he was ready to do whatever I said. So he was taking 2 pouches a day of Izumio and the super lutein. And he started feeling better and feeling better. And we started taking his blood pressure. He went to the doctor, and the doctor said, I don't know what you're doing, but continue to do it.
Wow.
And then he
Wow.
started telling her about Izumio and MPUSA. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, folks, it's unequivocal. You can change your life. And I always tell people this, ladies, that I bring people to the shows, news you can use, especially to help people build their immune system, build their life, and overcome illnesses. Now, again, we're not saying that we are medical physicians. We're not saying that. But what we are saying is that these are some things that we've used in our own lives, and they work. From the Izumio to Miracle Plus to Super Lutein, it works. And so every week we come in front of you on Mondays with different physicians that come on and talk about their experiences in different realms of health, but also we explore the Super Lutein, the Miracle Plus, the Izumio water part of it as well. Not to sell you anything, because in my opinion, the products sell themselves, but to make you aware of the products, because life and the quality thereof is really a choice. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to the broadcast. We've got like 6 minutes left. So if you've got any questions, please go ahead and put your questions in the comment bar below. And for those of you that are a little, you kind of private, don't want people to see your questions, I'm going to put up an email address so you can contact Lynne here at Devergas and Bonita Stinson directly. You can actually pick up and call, okay? Because people want to make that money. You can call direct and they'll help you. But Lynne, when we come back from the brief break that we're going to take, she's going to have a flyer and she's going to share it, because we've got a wonderful meeting coming up tonight and would love you to be a part of it. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Go ahead and get your pen and your pad and be ready to write this down. Be right back. So many people out there today are saying, hey, Lotus, I want to start my own podcast. I want to do blogs and all that. Well, guess what? We help you with personal and business coaching. We also help you to explode your brand by upbranding. We also connect you to people beyond your front yard that don't even know you. Let us help you connect with people globally and expand your territory. Contact us today at lotusignites@gmail.com and let's schedule your discovery meeting now. Super duper. Thank you so much. So Lynne, have we got the flyer ready for the folks to see?
I have the flyer up on my computer, but I have to admit, folks, I'm not a technical genius. About some things, technology, not as much.
It's not one of them. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a problem. I am not a technical genius, but I think I can bring it up. Let me see what I can do about that. Let me see. Maybe if I go to something that Lynne is involved in, because she's a shot caller globally. Maybe I can pull up something from Lynne here at Devergas. Let me see. Say again.
Maybe I can share it with you.
Okay.
And see if that will work.
That'll work. Share it with me. I'll be delighted to bring it up. But in the meantime and in between time, while we're getting these items up for you, I'd like Miss Bonita Stinson to talk to us about how having an extra stream of income can help you. Because as she shared earlier in the broadcast, she was $40,000 in debt, but her husband was so loving and kind to help pay off the debt. And in doing so, she was able to get involved in Naturally Plus, and it helped her to do a myriad of things in her life. So can you tell people about that? And I've already got the flyer for the folks as well. So go ahead, Bonita.
Okay. Well, like I said, being in Naturally Plus, it has afforded me the ability to be able to travel. I've been to Japan 3 times. I've, you know, I get to go see my granddaughter every year for Grandparents' Day. These are things that never in my wildest dreams would have even thought that I would have been able to do. So I'm doing that. I went on vacation to Spain for 3 weeks. I went to Hawaii for 3 weeks. Just the income that Naturally Plus gives you as you work for it, I have just been able to have the opportunity to have a life that's it's phenomenal. And so, like I said, I being in this business also affords us to be able to share it with others and let them come alongside of us and see the income that is possible of earning. Because like I said, you're in all these other companies, you're never earning, and our whole compensation plan is so different from the rest. And that's why we're able to earn in this company.
Yeah. And what I really love about it as well is because they do a World Leadership Invitational, and they did a World Leadership Invitational in 2020. And I'm going to share this with you because, as Bonita said, it's unequivocal. The things you can do and the places you can go by being a part of Naturally Plus. So you can have different breakthroughs in your life. You can achieve anything you want in life. This right here is a part of the World Leadership. And Bonita Stinson was one of the speakers at one of these phenomenal events. Not only does Naturally Plus help you have great health, but it helps you expand your wealth. With connections in Italy, you'll get to explore what Italy really looks like. So it opens up other parameters of success, and that's not all. What about Japan? This is where the company actually began. It is the heart and soul of Naturally Plus. And this is a world convention. And Miss Bonita Stinson, right there, you see her, guys? She was one of the speakers there. So it's more than just the company. It's a movement. It's a way of life.
Yes.
Yes.
So thank you, Bonita, for sharing that. That's super awesome. And as we would back in the 80s, we would say, that's dope. Oh my God. So millennials, y'all got to come through. Tell us what the new word is. Let us know so we can share that as well. So I'm also going to share the flyer for tonight's meeting, because we're right at the top of the hour, actually past 1 minute past the top of the hour. So we want to share this with you. For those of you that are looking for a phenomenal way to increase your health and wellness, as well as your financial health and wellness, we invite you to come and join us this evening at 3 p.m. HDT time and 6 p.m. PDT time. And of course, what is that for us in EST time or EDT time? That's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is the flyer. And of course, we're going to give you a link so that you can join us. And we'll put that link right in this broadcast so you can join us. And we have people from all over the world that's going to be coming in and sharing some things with you. We have just people that have a wealth of knowledge that's been in the business for many, many years from the ground up. And many of these just excellent speakers are giving you knowledge that would normally cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they're giving this to you from the love of their heart because they love to see people ignite and take flight and take control of every area of their life, no matter whether it's health and fitness or financial wellness. They want to share this information with you. And tonight, some of the guest speakers, as you can see right in front of you, will be there. But one of the other guest speakers is Bonita Stinson, and she'll be there tonight. And guess who's emceeing and hosting the event? None other than Lynne Herod Devergas. And of course, Margaret and I will be looking on. So make sure you join us this evening. And Lynne or myself, somebody is going to put, or everybody, put the link in the broadcast comment bar below. So thank you so much. And we see some comments coming in. Thank you. I'm happy you liked the video. We appreciate you. Okay. And Sachiko-san says she has a bunch of fans all over the world. So see, Miss Bonita, she don't brag, but she's got fans all over the globe. So thank you so much. So Margaret, we thank you for joining us today. And as we leave out to the end of our broadcast, please share any information with us that you'd like to share. And also, we're going to put a link down below for people to join the meeting tonight and learn more about the business. Margaret?
Well, can you repeat that, please? I'm sorry.
Sure. I was asking if you would just share whatever your last comments are for our viewers. And then we're going to go right on over to Bonita because she's going to be the one of the speakers tonight. And then we're going to go to Lynne.
Well, thank you, everyone. These are great products that we are sharing with you. And hopefully you can embark on this journey with us and have lots of fun.
Yes. Fantastic. And Bonita, you're up next.
Oh, well, thank you for having me, Lotus.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure.
My
thank
pleasure.
you, everyone, for listening. This company is the best kept secret that I know of. And even if it has piqued your interest, come tonight, hear what's being said, and like you said, listen with an open heart and see what wealth of information you could gain from hearing these different speakers and how it has changed their lives and how this business can change yours. Not only do we have products, but we have a way for you to earn an income that can turn out to be phenomenal in your life. So with that being said, I hope we get to see all of you tonight.
Yes, fantastic. So Lynne, you are the mistress of ceremony at the event this evening. So what would you like to share with the folks before we head out?
What I want to share is definitely come. You are going to hear from some phenomenal speakers like Bonita, as well as some of the top earning income earners, anywhere from $30,000 a month, from $10,000 to $30,000 a month. So it's very exciting on how you can be successful in earning residual income. And of course, we'll be talking a little bit about the company and the products from one of our most revered leaders from corporate. As Bonita was saying, we work together unitedly. We're a big team. We want to support each other. We do support each other, not only in the United States, but from all over the world. And so you won't want to miss tonight. The actual link, and I'm going to say it out loud, for the webinar tonight, it is on Zoom. So 850-315-8559. That is the Zoom link that will get you in. And I promise you will enjoy and learn quite a bit. So as Lotus says, Make sure you have your pen and your pad ready, because we will be giving you some great information tonight.
Yes, 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 yes.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
thank you, everyone all over the world. Thank you to all the affiliates that are working so diligently all over the world to help people reach their financial and health dreams. So again, thank you so much. Hi, Scott Harrod. Great to see you, and happy to have you aboard. So with that being said, again, please join us on Zoom this evening. There is the link for you to join us and help change the trajectory of your life, not just for you, but also for people that love you and depend on you. Help build generational wealth for your children,
Yes.
your family, and other people you love. And you can also share this information with your coworkers. And I always tell people, your friends and your frenemies, because they need to know about health and wealth as well. So we appreciate you. And please don't forget to join me tomorrow on my other show, Bring Who You Are. It's going to be phenomenal with Bring Who You Are. So with that being said, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Bring Who You Are. But don't forget this as well. Tonight, join us for this wonderful opportunity that we're sharing with you for this Build Your Wealth, how to build your wealth. So again, many, many thanks to all of you, and we'll see you tonight. Don't forget, I'll put this on my page as well for you guys to see. And don't forget tonight to join us. There's the Zoom link. And with that being said, we love you, we appreciate you, and always remember, come join us on Fridays and Mondays with more news you can use. And don't forget, I've got an upcoming show, phenomenal, with Bring Who You Are on this Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you, ladies, for being on the show. I appreciate you. I love you from my heart. And guess what? My Zoomio loves you too. See you next time.
Thank
Let's go boom.
Woo! Don't forget to join us on this weekend for Bring Who You Are. Bring Who You Are at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m.